if I was to form my own type of evolution group, I would be the only member. I am the past, present, future, and hard muscle of this business.
It's hardcore. It's uncensored. It's On Your Mark with Mark E. Xtreme.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back with the greatest wrestling podcast there is on the internet. On Your Mark. Oh, this is going to be a wonderful episode. It's episode 11, and I'm Skeeter Skyflyer, along with my bestie in the whole wide world, Z, Marky Xtreme.
You're pissing me off, Ski, because I am not your best friend. And Skeeter, sadly to break your heart, but I never will be. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mark. Xtreme, 15 plus years undefeated, backyard wrestling entertainment champion and owner of Backyard Wrestling Entertainment. Not to mention also, I am the host of On Your Mark, the best wrestling YouTube series there ever has been, and now the #1 wrestling podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, we're #1 better than Conrad Thompson. We're #1 better than Bruce Lizard. We are the best. Don't check the ratings. Don't look up for the exact numbers because you're getting it straight from the cow's mouth himself. And I am telling you here, this and now, the reason that we are the best is because there is nobody that's giving it to you more raw, more uncut, and more uncensored, because that's what you guys need. You need the truth, and I'm giving it to you hard every week, baby.
And this, unlike our Facebook, unlike our YouTube, this is uncensored.
I already said that, Skeeter, but you're repeating me again and making me already slightly angry, but we'll try to get past that. Yes, this podcast is uncensored because you know why? People love shit, people love ass, and people love titties. But the main reason is people love cussing.
Not everybody. I mean, we can have opinions, and they can just be unsanctioned, really. It doesn't have to have
what makes your little titty fart opinions even better? And fuck.
This is uncomfortable sometimes. So, listeners, be sure to go on Apple Podcasts and give a rate and review on there, because we're giving away free t-shirts. So soon we're going to read a rate and review, and you can win a t-shirt. If you go on there, give us a 5 stars would be excellent. And then just do that, and we'll be giving out free t-shirts coming up soon on a future episode. And also, we got to thank our great Dragon Wagon Radio Network for hosting us and allowing it to be Xtreme. And be sure to subscribe to our channel. On your mark, take a go!
Oh boy, I'm very excited about this contest we got going on. You know, we just recently hit 5,000 subscribers, and we're on our way to 10K. And when we hit 10,000 YouTube subscribers, which hopefully will be very soon because I'm sick of swimming in the dirt, I should be eaten with the golden sharks. When we get to 10,000 subscribers, we will be picking one of our subscribers completely at random, right out of the pocket, and we will be giving you a free copy of the best wrestling game to ever exist, WWE Battleground, the first game you can murder the worst thing that ever walked the face of the earth, John Cena.
Yeah, that's right. You're going to be getting a physical copy or digital copy, whatever your heart desires, and we're giving that away to you. And also, we got to thank our Patreon members with an Xtreme shout out. Right, Marky Xtreme?
That's right. We are so honored to have you, Marky Mark, supporting us over at patreon.com/OIMshow, because every week we are giving a shout out just like this one. Angela Elias, Hillbilly Bryn, and Max. There you have it. Thank you guys again so much for your support over on our Patreon.
So let's get into our episode.
What's this one about, Skeeter?
Evolution.
Wait. I was a little pissed when we had to do a whole goddamn episode on fucking Marco stunt. I was a little pissed.
What?
Don't you dare interrupt me right now.
I thought you'd be happy.
Don't you dare interrupt me right now. But I am enraged that you expect me to take 30 plus minutes out of my life to dedicate to evolution.
Yeah, I thought you'd be happy with this. I thought.
No. What about me wants to sit and dedicate my whole time onto All Divas pay-per-view? I don't want to do it, Skeeter. And don't try to interrupt me. My time is precious, Skeeter. My time is precious. You know what I could be doing right now? Shitting. I could be out there. Be out there training the future of this business. I could be out there eating because I'm goddamn birthday cake. There's a lot of things I could be better doing for my time. But I am choosing to give our Marky Marks more content. But you know what? Help me enjoy it, Skeeter. Meet me halfway here. I don't want to take 30 minutes, and I don't want to talk about an All Divas pay-per-view. I understand that I am understanding the Women Divas Revolution. I understand that they deserve more of an opportunity. But you know, it's just not my No. This is not my cup of tea, and this is not what I didn't watch it. I wouldn't watch it, and I won't watch it. I do understand that there are some people that may have liked it, but you know what? I didn't, and I'm pissed off, Skeeter, and I'm enraged that you expect me to take a time out of my day to talk about this fucking pay-per-view.
I'm talking about Triple H and Ric Flair and Randy Orton and Batista evolution, not the women's pay-per-view, which was great. I love it, but the group, the guys,
the group.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's talk about evolution. That's right. Members, including the past, which was Ric Flair, the present, Triple H, and the future, Randy Orton, and Batista was there too. And I don't quite get it. Maybe he was all the things because he was the past because he was already old, but then
he's a muscle.
Yeah, but he's past, present, future.
Yeah, but you gotta have a heavy muscle.
Well, sure, but which one is he? He's
the heavy muscle.
Is he alternate timeline, an alternate dimension?
No, we're not going to go down that rabbit hole in this episode, Skeeter. He's the muscle of the group. You know, all that. You just gotta have your heavy hitter in there.
Okay. Well, I guess that makes sense. So these guys were all formed together, but this was recently uncovered on the Ruthless Aggression series on WWE Network and showed that Vince McMahon, instead of Batista, wanted Mark Jindrak in the group. And they even shot some of those vignettes that we've all seen that's in their Titantron videos, but instead had Mark Jindrak. Marky Xtreme, what do you think about Mark Jindrak instead of Batista?
I'm a big fan of Mark Jindrak's work. You know, I don't think Mark Jindrak gets enough attention. You know, I talk about it all the time, all the matches that we didn't get to see in this business. And a lot of people have so many dream matches. You know, people have always wanted to see Hulk Hogan versus Mark Jindrak. People have always wanted to see, Ric Flair and Mark Jindrak. These are the tops of people's dream matches list. And you didn't get these matches, you know. This is somebody that, you know, that you look at Mark Jindrak and you look at him and you say, he's not just like every other jabroni in tights. You know, he's special and he's different. I was a big Mark Jindrak kind of guy, you know, all the way back from WCW and one of the power plant boys himself. And, you know, I just don't think that plant got to grow like it should have. You know, I think this is a missed opportunity. What could have been, Skeeter? You know, it's just like, what would evolution have been if Mark Jindrak, you know, was a part of it? You know, we'll never know. We don't got a tool to see what that alternate reality would have looked like. And, you know, I sometimes think like, what would have my life been like if I would have been the leader of the NWO? Or, you know, what would have my life been like if I was Rikishi and Too Cool? You know, these are things that I think about and keep me up at night, you know. But, you know, just one of the things that we'll just have to keep in our fantasy book and closet.
Well, you're not that good of a dancer, so I don't know if you could be Rikishi.
I'm a goddamn good dancer, Skeeter.
You're not as good as Rikishi, though. Rikishi's real good. You're okay.
Okay, I'm a good dancer.
You can't pop and lock, though.
I can pop all the fucking locks, Skeeter. I can pop every fucking lock there is.
Well, you've had a lot of injuries. Popping and locking seems like it's hard for you.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Well, that'd be tough. Between Batista and Mark Jindrak, I don't know which one I'd rather have. What if you put everybody in there? What if it's like NWO and there's just a whole bunch of people, like you throw Vincent in there and stuff?
That would have been sick. I think fucking Vincent is awesome. One of the most underrated members of the NWO, I think that throw him in there. Fuck. I think more people the merrier in a stable, Put all the guys in Sable and you got fucking that's how you get it good.
Well, they had one of the best songs in all of wrestling, done by the band Modem Head, which I don't know. Are they internet guys or something? Or is that the SmackDown Hackers band like Chris Jericho's and Fozzy?
I don't know. Modem Head they're the ones that do all of Triple H's music.
Yeah, the King of Kings and The Game and Evolution, Modem Head.
Yeah. I don't think they do Chris Jericho's music. What are you talking about?
No, what I'm saying is that the SmackDown Hackers band? Because like how Chris Jericho's in a band, he does wrestling music for himself.
It might be the same thing. I don't know. I've not done you're the researcher here.
What's up? Sometimes I go to the champ for answers. Yeah,
sometimes I go to a bakery to fuck a Twinkie, but I ain't doing that here today. See,
I knew it.
That was an example. I've never fucked a Twinkie. I'm just using that as an example. That's just a hypothetical. Okay.
Man, I ate Twinkies in the past week because you said it was not.
I told you not to, Skeeter. For this reason, because they were expired. That's the only reason I told you not to eat the Twinkies that had been
don't
open.
Expire, though. Twinkies don't expire, but
Twinkies
if you
expire, Skeeter, and if there's an open Twinkie in my house, don't eat it. That's all I've been telling you that for years.
Now they all got holes in them. That's gross. That's gross. At a time, Evolution held all the gold. Triple H was the World Heavyweight Champion. Randy Orton was the Intercontinental IC Champion, and the Tag Team Champions were Ric Flair and Batista. Now that's the definition of cool right there. Marky Xtreme, how come you don't have more titles in your promotion, and then you could have an Evolution stable with the past, present, and the future, and then you make more stars?
We don't got the money, the resources to make a new belt. I've told you this.
I mean, what? Can it really take that much? I mean,
Skeeter, it's a lot of work. I'm just going to give you a little business lesson, Skeeter, here right now. As a business owner, you have to take your income, the money coming in, and you got to put it out to the right places. You got to be smart about where you put your money. We don't have the outflow to afford a new title in Backyard Wrestling Entertainment. We've got one belt, and we like to keep shit simple here. We've had people for years say that you guys should get tag titles, blah, 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 all these things. You should get a women's title, all these things. Blah, 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 blah. But you know what? But these are people that I understand. They don't know business. They don't know that these things cost money and these things cost time. I got to be very smart every day with my time and my money. I don't got fucking Ted Turner money in WWE and all the money that I want to just fucking make all my toy belts that I want and all these like colorful Skittle belts that I want, and everybody got a title in WWE. Maybe Vince, listen here. Maybe if you had like less titles, they would mean more, like we're doing in Backyard Wrestling Entertainment. But hey, I'm not telling this guy how to run his own company. Okay, I'm running my own company. We're doing things fine here. We give people what they want. We give them something to look forward to. But all I'm saying is this: is people, if you come at me with that critique, it's just you just don't know business. That's plain simple. I get that it's maybe in WWE they do their own thing, but that's not what we do, Skeeter. Okay?
Well, I just think it's kind of difficult with there's only one title which is held by you, but you're currently retired and you don't give it back. So what are the tag teams supposed to do? What is everybody else supposed to do? There's no title to win.
Skeeter, this is all out of my hands. This is the part of my contract, and I can't. This is just a part of the fine print that is just it was is. I retired recently. I did everything there was to do in this business. There's nothing that would ever take me out unless it's some Shao Kahn or Vince money. I'm not pulling a Terry Funk until that happens. I've said that before. I'll say it again. But, it's in my contract that when I retired, the reign continues, and I can't defend it until I come out of retirement. So I'm still the reigning, defending Backyard Wrestling Entertainment undefeated champion. I'm not saying that in the future I might not come out of retirement and defend my title again. Give people a one-off match. So fucking Shawn Michaels did it in Saudi Arabia. And bald Shawn Michaels came out of retirement. You might see Marky Xtreme come out of retirement. Anything can happen in this business, Skeeter. I've told you that. But for me, right now, this is all contract stuff. Again, it's all business stuff that it's over your head, Skeeter.
Does that mean you're going to be bald when you come out of retirement?
No. I take Propecia.
That's exciting. Well, Propecia is not a sponsor of our show, but Mark Xtreme, what is a sponsor of our show today?
I'll tell you another thing that I take every day, Skeeter, and that's Marky Xtreme's Talent Enhancement Gummies. Skeeter, tell me all about the Marky Xtreme Talent Enhancement Gummies.
Well, are you a jobber? Are you someone that can't get the job done because you're getting jobbed? You should take Marky Xtreme Talent Enhancement Gummies. They're filled with vitamin E, and they will get you all the way to the championship. Well, I guess footnote, unless you're in Backyard Wrestling Entertainment, then you can't even possibly fight for the title. But I guess any other promotion you probably could. So does that mean James Ellsworth could be champ if he takes Marky Xtreme Talent Enhancement Gummies?
He may feel like he could be the champ. He'll never actually be it. But if you want to feel like you could beat Marky Xtreme, but you can never, this is in the fine print. If you want to feel like you can beat Marky Xtreme, but you never actually will, because you know why, then get Marky Xtreme's Talent Enhancement Gummies. Don't eat more than the whole bottle or you will puke.
I've done it several times. So then in time, as Evolution had run the WWE, there began to be some conflict amongst the group when Randy Orton had won the world championship and was the youngest world champion ever. Triple H had celebrated with him in the ring along with Ric Flair and Batista, but then gave him a big thumbs down, and then they beat him up, and then they kick Randy Orton out of the group, which was one of the most shocking moments in wrestling that I've ever seen. I mean, can you imagine Marky Xtreme? Like, think if you made an Evolution group, right? And you put the past, present, and the future in there, and you're obviously the present because you're a gift to everybody.
I'd be the only member. I am the past, present, and the future of this business.
Yeah, but what if you have future? What if I was in there? What if I was like Randy Orton, right? Like,
that's funny, Skeeter. That's the best joke you've said all year.
Yeah, but what if for serious? Like, what if I was in there, and then what if I won the world title?
Oh, okay. Well, we can play fantasy booking in our head, Skeeter. Let's just play some fantasy booking. Let's just say that you came into Evolution with Marky Xtreme, and we're riding side by side, and then I turn on you, and because everybody would want to see me whoop your ass, and then we face each other, and then oh yeah, you beat Marky Xtreme. Doesn't that sound great?
That'd be pretty exciting. There's been a lot of people that show up on the Question Mark live show, and they've been saying like, "Oh, Skeeter should be the next champ, or he should fight you." And yeah, it's a fantasy, all right, because I wouldn't want to fight my best friend in the world that I love so dearly and win this title. Yeah,
then there's a lot of people that eat fucking Clorox bleach, but I'm not fucking one of those people. There's a lot of dumb people in this world, Skeeter, that don't know what they're talking about, okay? And you can fantasy book all day in your head, Skeeter. I know you do. I see you over in the corner, pretending, you're writing the shows. But, the thing is if I was to form my own type of Evolution group, I would be the only member. I am the past, present, future, and hard muscle of this business. And it makes no sense. One, You're never going to be a wrestler. You're not going to be ready, Skeeter. I've told you this, keep training, give me that money. You're not going to be ready. You definitely ain't going to be in Sable with me.
So wait, if you were to take anybody to put in your group Evolution and make them the future, like 100 years from now, say you die from something, I don't know, a safe falling on your head or a piano falling on your head or an anvil falling on your head, something like that. Who would you pick?
If I had to fucking think of okay, let's fantasy book here. If
me?
No, not at all. If I was to pick the four biggest badasses to put in, to the Marky Xtreme's evolution group. First of all, you'd have Marky Xtreme as the leader. That's clear. The muscle would be Vladimir Kozlov. That's without question. And then, the past would be Kiwi. No question about that. And then the future, you'd probably have, as much as it pains me to say, you'd have King Maxwell, So that's right there. Past, present, future, muscle. And that's a solid fantasy booking right there, Skeeter.
It's not so much that you didn't pick me. I mean, I guess I kind of get that because you always say I'm not ready, but
there's another reason why I would
no.
never.
Just
whoa! Did you just interrupt the champ?
I have issues with King Maxwell. He's a little. I think he's stupid.
Oh, using big boy words, are you, Skeeter? Oh, I haven't heard you ever get mad.
That's something that King Maxwell can't do because he's not big boy. So I'm just saying that I think I'm more ready than King Maxwell. I was ready to fight him a long time ago when we saw Matt and Jeff Hardy. I thought it'd be fun to have a fun exhibition match with Maxwell, but he's a chicken shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for using that language.
Oh, my Lord. I think before my eyes, I'm seeing your pecker grow in as I see it. Did Skeeter just cuss?
I'm sorry for everyone. It's the only time I ever swear is when I will quote Marky Xtreme, and I'm sorry for that. And King Maxwell makes me so dang mad.
Oh, you know who else King Maxwell makes real mad is Eli Drake. I think this is a perfect opportunity to go take a little blast from the past and watch what Eli Drake had to say about King Maxwell. Let's go back into the vault.
From the vault.
Eli Drake, shoot hard on that little Maxwell Hardy.
That asshole, Maxwell. You and your little baby yeah. God, man, I can't stand you. You and your fat little cheeks.
I'm gonna punt your ass across the backyard if you ever get back here.
And your diapers.
From the vault.
Well, there you have it, man. Eli Drake ripped King Maxwell's dumbass a new asshole.
Yeah, and it was probably deserved. So then after Randy Orton was kicked out of the group, then we had Batista also had some issues with Triple H. Triple H and Ric Flair were talking behind his back and demeaning him and saying he's a big, dumb animal. And then from there, we saw Batista, who could have signed a contract to fight whichever champion he wanted because he won the Royal Rumble. And Triple H had convinced him to fight the Raw champion or SmackDown champion. I don't know. There's always too many shows. And then they said, thumbs down, Triple H. I'm going to fight you, and put him through a table. And then they fought at WrestleMania 21, where Batista won the title from Triple H. Marky Xtreme, are you worried that anyone's ever going to turn their back on you and put you through a table just like the animal Batistas?
There's a lot of things I worry about in this world. There's one of them being hemorrhoids, which, I don't know if I told you I'm dealing with some mean ass hemorrhoids. I'm terrified of hemorrhoids. The other things I'm terrified are of people that look like Marco Stunt. They just freak me out. He's different and I don't like him. There's things in this world that scare me, but anybody in Backyard Wrestling Entertainment, people, my fellow employees, No, I'm not scared of anything, Skeeter. No, I'm scared of no man. Mark Xtreme is scared of no man, other than Marco Stunt, I guess, because he's weird ass fucking creature that I can't even explain. I'm afraid of no man. No, I'm afraid of nobody trying to stab me in the back because nobody would be that stupid.
Well, Yoko Zubaz would be considered the animal, I think, of backyard wrestling entertainment, and
he's a goddamn animal. He killed one of our talent, and that case is ongoing. And I'm not gonna have, I'm trying to stay out of it. I was there though. I saw what happened. Yoko Zubaz, he killed our talent. And
Junkyard Frog, poor Junkyard Frog.
Rest in peace. God rest his soul. But Yoko Zubaz is an animal. Absolutely, no question about it.
Well, so then we saw the future become the present, and I guess Ric Flair still stayed in the past, but they had many successes, and then they had reformed for a short period of time in which there's a drastic change in the group, and we had Blue Tista. Mark Xtreme, what do you think of Blue Tista?
I really couldn't give two shits, what color of tights somebody has. But I think the only reason that Evolution came back was to just sell T-shirts, and that's something that we got to do ourselves, Skeeter, because we have a sick-ass pro wrestling tee store. Tell them all about it, Skeeter.
If you go to prowrestlingtees.com/OIM show, you're going to see some of the greatest T-shirts you've ever seen. And if you've never seen any T-shirts in your life, these will be the best T-shirts guaranteed you've ever seen. You're going to see a Marky Xtreme shirt. You're going to see On Your Mark shirt. You're going to see Skeeter Skyflyer shirt. You're going to see Talent. You're going to see the Cruise T-shirt. There's so many.
So many shirts.
Over 1,000.
So many great shirts. Yes, I think that
you get them shipped right to your door, which
right
is
to your
so
goddamn
great.
door. Well, what other things do that? You want something that to be delivered to your door. There's nothing else in this world that does that.
Russian brides.
Oh well, other than that, but if you want to look cool as hell, even cooler than Evolution did with their sick ass paid, laid, and made shirts, then go over to prowrestlingtees.com/OIM show, because my personal favorites right now is the King of Backyard Style. We've got new shirts coming soon. Look as cool or even cooler than Evolution in one of the On Your Mark t-shirts, but do not buy the Skeeter Skyflyer shirt.
Well, so this brings us to a close in our episode, and just final thoughts here on Evolution in the world of wrestling factions. Where do they stack up, Marky Xtreme? If you had to rank them,
I think they're definitely up there. You've had great factions that have come and go. You have NWO without a shadow of a doubt, one of the best factions. I'm talking about factions that people talk about all the time. NWO. You've got Evolution. You've got the Radicals. You've got the Un-Americans. These are all factions that people talk about every goddamn day. They're definitely up there. Their contribution to this business will be long lasting. It was a very unique idea. It was, definitely pulling inspiration from the Four Horsemen, 4 members, Ric Flair's in there. But you got the past, present, future, and a hard ass muscle. And I think that people will talk about it for a long time, when fans come to the backyard wrestling show in the past, they could have seen all of that, past, present, future, and a hard ass muscle in one person, Marky Xtreme, so that's what people want to see. They want a goulash, they want a
Drew Goulash with Daniel Bryan, Drew Goulash.
Yeah, they want Drew Goulash in wrestling. They want a nice mix of everything in one, and that's what Evolution was. And I don't know that it'll ever be replicated the same way ever again.
Well, it was certainly exciting, and it's kind of fun to think about, me being in an Evolution group with you, and well, what if I beat you for the title, put you through a table with the powerbomb and stuff? That'd be, I know it's silly, but that's just kind of fun.
Yeah. Just, fantasy booking. It's always fun in our head, and then you put it out into the real world, and then people puke.
I mean, if people are artists out there and they can draw stuff, you could draw it and set it into the show. That'd be fun.
Yeah, go ahead. Waste your time on pictures of that. That's definitely what you should do with your day, people. Instead of, instead of subscribing to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/OnYourMarkShow. Make sure you guys subscribe. We've got some sick ass interviews up there with Grim and Ricardo Rodriguez, or some new ones, but we got some from kick-ass ones from the past, like the Hardy Boys and Jake the Snake Roberts and weird-ass witch Christy Hemme. We got some great stuff up there, and, help us hit 10K, and we're going to give away a video game.
Oh, it's going to be so great. And also, be sure to check out our TikTok. We are blowing up on TikTok. There's so many sub-viewers on there, and it's so excited. There's just video after video on there. And if you've never seen the show, well, you can get a preview of what it's like on there. And there's always more videos on there all the time. And be sure to rate and review our show on Apple Podcasts. We are going to be giving away shirts here on a future episode, so be sure to do that. It just takes less than 2 minutes every time to do it. And check out our Patreon. And thank you, Dragon Wagon Radio, for hosting our show, where you can get all kinds of other great shows in the network. I think we're the only wrestling show on there, though, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, as we should be.
That's right. Oh, Mark and Xtreme, it's so fun. Evolution is a mystery. It's good. Oh, I forgot all the words. I was going to sing the song on the way out.
I know. You want me to sing the word?
Will you sing? I love it when you sing.
Thank you all so much for watching, for listening this week. We'll be back next week, of course, with another kick-ass episode of On Your Mark.
Dragon Wagon.